Nostalgia is much more than simply recalling a fact from your past. It is not just remembering the name of your first pet or the street you grew up on. Instead, it is a deeply emotional experience, a bittersweet feeling that washes over you when you think about a meaningful moment from long ago. The word itself comes from Greek roots, meaning homecoming, and meaning pain or ache. This original meaning points to a powerful longing for a past that you can revisit in your mind, but can never truly return to. This combination of happiness for the memory and a gentle sadness for its passing is what makes nostalgia so unique and powerful, a warm yet wistful journey back in time. This complex emotion is a universal human experience, felt by people across all cultures and ages. It's the feeling you get when you hear a song from your high school prom, a melody that instantly transports you back to a specific time and place. It's the comfort that comes from tasting a dish that your grandmother used to make, a flavor that unlocks a treasure trove of cherished family memories. These nostalgic moments act as emotional anchors, connecting us to who we were and reminding us of the people and events that have shaped our lives. This shared human tendency to look back with affection shows that our past is not just a collection of data, it is a living, breathing part of our present emotional world. The feelings that come with nostalgia are often overwhelmingly positive. People report feeling loved, protected, and socially connected when they indulge in a fond memory. It's like wrapping yourself in a warm blanket on a cold day. These experiences can lift our spirits, making us feel more optimistic and increasing our self-esteem. The memory of a past success can remind you of your capabilities, and recalling a time you were surrounded by loved ones can combat feelings of loneliness. This is why we often turn to nostalgia during times of transition or stress. It is a psychological comfort food, nourishing our sense of belonging and reminding us that we have a history filled with value and meaning. However, the ache in nostalgia is also very real. It is the gentle pang of knowing that those moments are gone forever. You can remember the joy of a childhood summer, but you can never be that child again, living that carefree day. This bittersweet quality is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it is what gives nostalgia its depth. It teaches us to appreciate the present moment more fully, knowing that it too will one day become a memory. This blend of joy for what was and longing for what can no longer be creates a rich, layered emotional experience that helps us appreciate the beautiful, fleeting nature of life itself. When we experience a wave of nostalgia, our brains light up in fascinating ways. Neuroscientists using fMRI scans have found that nostalgic thinking activates specific regions associated with both memory and reward. The hippocampus, which is crucial for forming and retrieving memories, works in tandem with areas like the ventral tegmental area and the substantia nigra, which are key parts of the brain's reward system. This means that when you remember a cherished past event, your brain is not just accessing a memory file, it is also releasing dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This process explains why nostalgia feels so pleasant and rewarding, making it a powerful tool for improving our mood. Our senses are powerful gateways to the past, capable of triggering vivid, nostalgic memories with incredible speed and intensity. A particular smell, like freshly cut grass or the scent of a specific perfume, can instantly transport you back decades to a childhood memory. This is because the olfactory bulb, which processes smells, has direct connections to the amygdala, the emotion center, and the hippocampus, the memory center. Similarly, a piece of music can unlock a flood of emotions and detailed memories from our youth. These sensory triggers bypass our conscious thought, creating an immediate and often surprisingly powerful connection to a moment we thought was long forgotten. Many of our most powerful and enduring nostalgic memories come from a specific period in our lives, known as the reminiscence bump. This refers to the tendency for adults to have an increased number of memories from their adolescence and early adulthood, roughly from the ages of 10 to 30. This happens because this period is a time of immense change and self-discovery. We are forming our identities, experiencing many firsts, first love, first job, leaving home, and these novel emotional events are encoded more deeply in our brains. As a result, the music, movies, and experiences from our teenage years and 20s often remain incredibly vivid for the rest of our lives. The brain doesn't just store these memories as simple facts, it weaves them into the story of who we are. When we engage in nostalgic reflection, we are not just replaying a scene. We are actively reinterpreting and connecting that past event to our present self. This process helps create a continuous sense of identity, a narrative thread that runs through our entire life. The brain uses these key memories from the reminiscence bump as foundational chapters in our personal story, providing a stable sense of self that we can carry with us through life's many changes. It confirms that the person we are today is connected to the hopeful, striving young person we once were. Nostalgia offers a wealth of psychological benefits, acting as a powerful resource for our well-being. It serves as a potent antidote to feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and meaninglessness. When we feel disconnected or lost in the present, reflecting on memories where we felt loved and valued can restore our sense of social connection. It reminds us that we have a history of belonging to a family, a group of friends, or a community. This feeling of being rooted in a supportive past can provide the strength needed to face current challenges. In this way, nostalgia is not an escape from reality, but a tool to help us cope with it more effectively. Beyond emotional comfort, nostalgia can also be a powerful motivator. By looking back at past achievements and moments of personal strength, we can bolster our optimism for the future. Remembering a time when you overcame a difficult obstacle can inspire you to tackle new goals with greater confidence. Furthermore, studies have shown that nostalgia can make people more generous and kind. When we are in a nostalgic state, we tend to feel more connected to others, which can increase our empathy and willingness to help. Thinking about a time someone was kind to you can inspire you to pay that kindness forward, fostering a more positive and supportive social environment. However, nostalgia also has a darker side that we must be mindful of. Its tendency to make the past seem better than it actually was can be misleading. Our minds often selectively remember the good parts of a memory while filtering out the negative details, creating a romanticized, idealized version of the past. This can lead to dissatisfaction with the present, making our current lives seem dull or disappointing in comparison. If we spend too much time longing for a golden age that never truly existed, we risk becoming stuck, unable to appreciate the opportunities and joys available to us in the here and now. This romanticized view of the past can also be harmful on a larger societal level. It can lead groups of people to long for a simplified, often inaccurate version of a nation's history, ignoring past injustices and complexities. This collective nostalgia can be used to resist positive social change and promote an us versus them mentality. It is important to approach nostalgia with a balanced perspective, appreciating the warmth and comfort it provides without letting it distort our perception of the past or hinder our progress toward a better future. The key is to use it as a source of strength, not as a place to hide from the present. We can actively and consciously use nostalgia to improve our lives. One simple way is to intentionally engage with sensory triggers that you know will bring back positive memories. Create a playlist of songs from your youth, cook a meal that reminds you of your family, or look through old photo albums. Sharing these memories with loved ones can amplify the positive effects, strengthening your bonds as you reminisce together. It's about being deliberate in seeking out these comforting experiences, especially during times when you need an emotional boost. Using nostalgia in this way is like visiting an old friend who always knows how to make you feel better. It is also crucial to focus on creating new, happy memories today that will become the source of your future nostalgia. Be present in the moment and actively seek out meaningful experiences. Take that trip you have been dreaming about, celebrate small milestones with the people you care about, and start new traditions with your family and friends. By living a rich and engaged life now, you are investing in your future emotional well-being. You are curating a new collection of cherished moments that you will be able to look back on with fondness for years to come. ensuring you always have a deep well of positive memories to draw from. As researchers continue to explore the complexities of the human mind, our understanding of nostalgia is constantly evolving. New studies are investigating how nostalgia can be used in therapeutic settings to help people dealing with depression, trauma, or major life transitions. For example, guided nostalgic reflection could help individuals reconnect with a sense of self-worth and purpose. Scientists are also looking at how nostalgia influences decision-making and creativity. This ongoing research promises to unlock even more ways we can use our personal history as a resource for personal growth, resilience, and a more hopeful outlook on life. Ultimately, nostalgia is a bridge that connects our past, present, and future. It is not about living in the past, but about allowing the best parts of our past to enrich our present and inspire our future. It reassures us that our life is a meaningful story, filled with chapters of love, growth, and connection. By embracing our nostalgic feelings with awareness and intention, we can draw strength from our roots, find greater joy in the now, and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. Our memories are not just echoes of what was, they are the foundation upon which we build the person we are yet to become.